So yes, sometimes it's important. We listen, which is wonderful, but then practice is what gives us that power. You know, and in this way, just taking a few moments of that silence, connecting to the eternal energies that we have, is very, very powerful. You know, energy, vibrations we cannot physically see, but it has tremendous power. You know, you go to a place and you sit down and you feel just relaxed and very peaceful. Why is that? Instantly, when you are in that place, you feel so calm and relaxed. It's because of the vibrations that place has. And some place when you go, it has, you know, like you want to get out of that place. So it's all the vibrations, and these vibrations are coming from our thoughts, you know, what we are thinking. And you know, just see what we have done to this earth, the elements of this world with our vibrations. You know, today we feel fearful and, you know, unsafe to live in the world that we have created, the earth. Otherwise, which other planet can we go and live? This is the planet we all are living in. So we have to make this planet very safe and livable for all of us. And so when we, you know, travel within and just tap into those inner energies that we have, you know, the right kind of thoughts and that peace, it's like we are vibrating those into the world. And it makes a difference, you know, it makes a difference. Because it's like you can create a new world just with your thoughts. Like this morning, somebody was saying that, you know, I said, like, a new world, a golden age is coming. And he said, oh, that I have been listening for a long time. I don't see it, you know. But then that's true, because you cannot see the pure energy, you know. God's task is very, very incognito. You get what we are seeing right now is, you know, whatever destruction that's going on. But the pure energy, the subtle energy that we all create through our thoughts and through God's power is very, very incognito. And so somewhere in the background that's happening, you know. But the thing is, we all have to get ready. Because even if God creates a beautiful world with all abundance, with all beauty and all wonders, if we go like this, even that world we will make like this world. Right? Even golden age, we can make it iron age completely. So what transformation is needed is, okay, God will create, you know, that world. In a very subtle way, it's coming up. But then I have to also be, you know, in the right frame of mind, with the right energy, with the vibrations, with the right vibrations. Otherwise, even that world will become like this world. So that is why it's very, very important that we tune into ourselves. And as today's topic is abundance, inner abundance, right? As I said, we are all preparing for Diwali, and one of the things that prominently come when we think of Diwali is Goddess Lakshmi, right? Everyone invokes Goddess Lakshmi because they think she's going to give wealth. And so, do you think Goddess Lakshmi comes and gives you wealth? Of course, you know, she's that beautiful energy who brings that abundance. But also that abundance is actually within all of us. What she does is she comes and triggers us. She awakens that abundance which is in all of us. Creating abundance or realizing and experiencing that abundance is in our mind, is in our thought, right? Intrinsically, we all souls have abundance. All we have to do is, I have to tap into that energy. I am abundant. Just now think about it. Just now create that thought. I am abundant. I have everything. And how you feel. Create. As I'm saying, create it. Just say to yourself, I'm in abundance. I have everything. On the contrary, when you say, I don't have anything, I still need to get it, I don't have this, I don't have, what kind of energy is that? What kind of vibrations you're creating when you say, I don't have it? And when you say, I have it, I am full. The moment you're saying, it's like they also talk about in the world a lot about law of attraction, right? When you say it, it comes to you. You have it. Somebody said, the one who has a lot of money is the poorest. So abundance is not just to do with money. Only if I have money, I am in abundance. Does money give me peace of mind? Does money give me? It's like, abundance doesn't mean money. Just money is okay, a part of abundance. But then your inner peace, your love. Sometimes those who have money may be lacking every moment, being peaceless. Once I went to meet somebody in a small island. And early morning, he said, Sister, can you meet? I said, okay. And so I went to meet him. It was like, 7:30 in the morning. And he was sitting in front of me with a Ziploc bag. And he was opening that Ziploc bag. And like peanuts, he was just taking so many, I don't know if they were supplements or pills, I don't know what, but lots. Early morning. And I'm like, after some time, brother, what is this? What is this you're taking so early? So it's like, sister, what to do? I have this problem, I have that problem, I have. And he's one of the richest on that island. I'm not kidding. And he says, and he has a beautiful temple in his home. Very beautiful temple. And he was saying, sister, just help me to have peace of mind. And he has a beautiful home just near the, the ocean beach or sea beach, whatever. So sometimes we all are running behind, I don't have it, I don't have it. And when I say I don't have it, I will keep running behind it. Right? And when I say it's all in my mindset, it's all in the way I am actually creating the thought. When I say I have it, I have it. Because then I start to tap into it. Now, right now, you experiment this. Just say, I have plenty of peace in my life. I have plenty of joy in my life. Just feel it right now. I have plenty of it. I have an abundance. Like the Hindi word, like akhut. Like I have unlimited peace. I have unlimited joy. The moment you say, you will start the vibration increasing. And the moment you say, I don't have, I don't have peace of mind, I don't have it. So it's not just that I don't have and I'm pretending that I have it. No. I have actually lots, because the soul, intrinsically, the soul has peace. Intrinsically, the nature of the soul is peace, love, power, divinity, truth, happiness. All of this, the soul has it. Only when I move within myself, I can experience that. So one is physically having, wealth, right? Physically having comforts. But that physical comforts is not giving me loving relationships. It's not giving me creativity. It's not, giving me that good health. Very much limitations. So when we talk about, like one is having all this physical, comforts, but then turn inwards to have that abundance, turn inwards, because the inner being is filled with not physical commodities that we are always looking to fulfill, right? But internally, the soul already has, even though you don't have facilities and those comforts externally, internally you have lots already. That's why when they did a statistics, an index on happiness, which country they found to be a country which had, number one in happiness was Bhutan. A simple country. So it's not a country which had a lot of wealth. So it's all to do with my turning inwards and tapping into the soul, the being, the self. I have it. I already have it. And I need to experience them. In the same way, time is also a treasure. Time is also a treasure. But today, what do we say about time? Most of the time, what do we say about time?
I don't have time.
I don't have time. I don't have time. And so time will say, okay, there's never time for you. Like tatastu, meaning, so shall it be. You will never have time. So every time, everything we are doing in a rush, even somebody, if your child wants to talk or somebody wants to talk or something, I don't have time. I don't have time. Okay, I can only give this much time. I don't have time. Every time we are rushing, I don't have time. I don't have time. So that's why there is no mental peace. There is no experience of peace. There is no contentment. Because I'm always feeling I don't have time. I'm rushing. So what is happening when I'm saying I don't have time? I'm losing so many things in my life. I'm losing relationships. I'm losing those golden moments where I can learn and grow. So I don't have time for meditation. So where is your time going, first of all? Where is all the time going then? When I say I don't have time, Who is taking your time? Some bird is coming and taking your time and flying away. So it's like becoming a beggar in time. When I say I don't have it, I'll start losing them. I'm like a beggar, always begging. I don't have it. I don't have it. So when I say I have plenty of time, whenever you sit or you do anything with that mindset, it's like actually you're experiencing success in that moment. Because when I say I don't have time, and then I sit to listen to someone, actually, I'm not listening. I'm not listening to them. My consciousness is with time. I'm looking at time. Even with meditation and all, everyone wants to finish so quick. When will this session finish? When will this meditation finish? Okay, when will be the white lights on? Right? And so our mind is always in a hasty mode. So I am not experiencing success at anything. Whatever I'm doing, I'm not experiencing success. Because I'm begging, I'm running behind something. So they say sankalp se siddhi. Like only when you have the thought and when you're present in the thought, you will experience success. Whatever you're doing, even though you're doing something for 10 minutes, you do wholeheartedly, and that's bringing abundance. That's creating abundance. Wholeheartedly, you sit and spend a few minutes in your relationships. That's creating abundance in relationships. It's growing. It's creating success for you. You make time for your meditation. You sit for that meditation properly. Right? Not rushing, not thinking I have to do this, that. My mind is all over the place. What meditation did I do? So even those few moments I sit and do it properly, I have actually created. I have invoked, I have immersed that abundancy at that time. So because today we are rushing from one to next, there is no success, there is no abundance. I'm doing, but still I'm feeling empty inside. Still I'm not filling myself properly. So at every moment, that sort of mindset, I don't have it. So I'm losing it. So today, if I say, I have time, I can do this, then time also will say, okay. Time also will salute you. I'm always with you. May you have plenty of time. May you have always that peace of mind with time. May you always have that contentment. Time will actually bless me. It creates that abundance. In the same way with physical wealth also. When I say I don't have it, I won't. Then I'm running behind it. I want more. And so when I'm running behind something, I'm a beggar. Beggar means I don't have it. Like I may be having 200 million, but still I'm a beggar. Because I'm chasing after it. I don't have it. When I say I have it, I can do with what I have, then more and more comes to me. Abundance. Right? So create that abundance, and I already have it in me. Sometimes, some say for everything, ho jayega. Like everything will happen, everything will happen. Then it'll happen. But it's not that I'm just saying everything will happen and I don't do anything. I have to work towards it. But also having that positive thought that all will be good. Sometimes for everything, some people worry, not sure how it's going to happen. Not so you yourself, like I myself, I'm creating those hurdles, those obstacles, those thoughts. Maybe this will not happen properly. So I'm creating my own doubts. So doubts will never bring abundance. Whenever I have doubts, success will go out of my hands. Doubt, not sure whether this is going to happen. But no, the mindset, the thought should be, this will happen. It's like I'm blessing it. I'm blessing it. Ho jayega. Everything will be good. And of course, I'm working towards it. But many times some begin with a negative thought. Not sure. I'm not sure. Why have to start something saying I'm not sure? That means it will go like that, not sure. Right? It's like when you create a stumbling thought and do something, the task also will go stumbling, and somewhere it will stop. But I will say, everything is going to go smooth. So you see, abundance is in our thoughts. The way we think itself creates abundance. So when I have like worry about something, so I'm creating that sort of energy already. Now coming to my inner self, like creating those thoughts, how does God see me? Does he say, oh, poor child, look at this one, oh. Does he see me like that? Just think, if God is in front of me and his vision is on me, how does he look at me? No matter how I am. Just think, a parent, how does he look at his child? Oh, my Raja Bacha, right? My king child. Sometimes parents talk like that to their children. Raja, right? Oh, like my king child? Yes, my lovely child. Yes, my sweetheart, right? Those are the wonderful, no matter how the child is, right? You're again and again saying, oh, you're wonderful. You can do this. Like that child must be the dumbest, right? But every time, sometimes parents talk, like, oh, you can do this. Oh, you are like he's like the most wonderful, child in the whole world. Which is good too, in one way you're blessing the child. Even that the child will think, I don't know how to do this, but you're blessing that child. Oh, you can do this, you know. So it's like that, bless yourself too. And you're blessing yourself. No matter how we are, just think, if God is in front of me, when he looks at me, right? How does he look at me? He doesn't look, oh, poor my child. Look, no. He'll say, you are a self-sovereign soul. You're a wonderful being. Look inside you. You're my child. If I am ocean of peace, you are like the master ocean of peace. You have peace in abundance. You're my child. If I'm the ocean of love, you're like the master ocean of love. You have love in abundance. You don't have to run behind anyone. You don't have to beg for love. If I am the most powerful one, then you are the master powerful. You have all powers. Child, just look inside yourself. You have it already. And you have to live that what you have. Right? It's like somebody can be very wealthy, but then they don't want to show anyone they're wealthy. So everything they want to hide. Even the kind of clothes they wear or whatever, like they don't want to show. But what are you going to do keeping all that? I'm not saying that you have to show off, but like that mindset. Like I want to hide it from the world. Then what happens once at some point, as I'm hiding that, one day it'll just disappear. So all these wonderful things we have, peace and love and power in abundance. But if I just keep them inside and say, I don't have it, what to do? A lot is going on in my life. And then what happens? One day, whatever I have also will disappear. Right? Won't disappear, but it'll just become so dormant inside that I have to just search for it. Where is it? So abundance is all in the way I'm actually looking at my life, looking at my inner being. And so the best way is to look the way God looks at me. He looks at me with a wonderful, highest vision. And so that's how I have to look at me and see myself that I have within me. So in olden days also, they used to always say, never say, I don't have it. Because they say that there are angels around and they will say, may, so shall it be. So there is a beautiful story in Hindu mythology about, Krishna comes and, the Pandavas, it's a story about Pandavas, the 5 brothers, and Draupadi, their wife. And so once Krishna comes, and it's like they say, God comes and then he says that I am hungry. And so now she goes into her kitchen. Draupadi goes into her kitchen and she sees that there is only one grain left in that bowl. Only one grain. And so she will not come out and say, I don't have it. Sorry, I don't have it. No. What she does, she brings the container and she says, I have just one grain. But how will it be sufficient for you? And so then they say that Sri Krishna looks at that bowl. God looks at that bowl, and then what he does, oh, you have one grain. And he picks that grain and he puts in his mouth. And he says, I am so content and full. And so the moment he said, I'm content and full, what happens is that bowl gets blessed, that this bowl will always be full. And so after that, what happens is that bowl is always full. The more they take, whatever is cooked in that bowl, the bowl is always getting full, never empty. So if she would have said to God, I don't have it, then so shall it be. You won't have it. But if I think I have it, I have even this much, then that becomes plenty. So that's why they say, never say, I don't have. Even actually in olden days, what they do is, even when they eat something, when they cook and they eat, right? Like one grain, they leave it in the plate, or one grain, they leave it in the bowl. They'll never completely empty it. That's like faith, I would say. Not a superstition, but like a faith, like a feeling, like a bhavana that, Always, may this always be in fullness. And also, like, that's how they do it. It's like there are so many ways. In olden days, our grandparents, grandmothers used to do these things when they used to cook. Like, they used to keep it and then keep serving. Okay, you have plenty, take it. So always just think about this word abundance. And the moment I say I don't have it, I don't have it, I don't have it. But I have it, I have it, I have it more than I get it. It's all in the way I am actually thinking. Just think, if I have only this thought, I have it, and I'm moving forward. How plenty, how will be our journey of life. Always in abundance. In the same way, happiness. Whenever there is something abundance, we feel happy. Oh, there's plenty. We feel happy. Happiness also. It's like a blessing. This morning I heard this beautiful word, Khush Misaz, Khush Numa, Khush Mizaz. What a beautiful words, no? These words are like khushi, happiness. Sometimes we curse ourselves sometimes, not being happy. I'm not happy. Look at my mind, look what's so it's like I'm blessing myself. Okay, I won't be happy. But if I'm always keeping like, oh, no matter what's happening, I'm happy. Once Dadi Janki, she beautiful session she did on, beautiful class she did on, no matter what's going on, feel great. Like she spoke on that, feel great no matter what's happening. Always Dadi Janki, have you heard? You all must have heard. Like Dadi Janki always says that, oh, my pockets are empty. Like she says, I don't carry anything. But then she is the most richest soul because she has so much of wealth of knowledge. Wherever she goes, everything is in abundance. When you have that sort of thought, everything comes to you. You will never lack with anything in life. You will never lack with food, never lack with happiness. You will never lack with any comfort. You will never lack with contentment. You will never lack with peace of mind. So Dadiji, she doesn't carry, she always says, I don't have a purse with me. I don't have a handbag with me. But wherever she goes, everyone wants to give to Dadi. Give from their hearts. And as soon as they see Dadi, oh, I want to give. Why? She's not asking give. Because her mindset is like that. So she's vibrating those vibrations. She's giving those vibrations. So when I have such a mindset, like when I have such a thought of abundance, then whoever is coming close to me, they also feel I have it. They also feel abundance. When I say I don't have it, then whoever comes also, they'll also feel like small and, like a beggar. But when we have it, when you go to Brahma Kumari centers, it's simple, but everything is done in a royal way. Everything is given. It's not that, oh, a lot of wealth is there. And then, no, it's from bhavna. Whatever is there in that, everything is done in a beautiful way. So it's abundance. Anybody will say, oh, Brahma Kumaris are rich. It's not that like a lot of, physical wealth. No, but it's that bhavna, it's that abundance, it's that pure energy which is creating everything. So when I am in that energy, I create that energy in the world, and that's how we bring the golden age. Today, we all are not tapping into our abundance. That's why there is no peace of mind. We are scrambling for these. There is fear. There is fear of uncertainty. I don't know what's going to happen. We are chasing after even physical wealth. No matter how much we have, we are never content. We're chasing after this, and we keep saying, I don't have time. And look what is the condition of the world happening. From somewhere solvent to we becoming insolvent day by day. Insolvency. And so on the other hand, we have to bring that world of abundance, the golden age, where everything is plenty. So not just physically wealth, but there is peace, there is happiness, there is harmony, there is unity, there is love. So again, money is not something some people think abundance, money is like Maya. No, but the kind of thought you have towards how do you use it, and the thought you have, I don't have, then I'm like, but like, okay, you need prosperity. Golden age is full of prosperity. So prosperity comes when I know how to actually respect that prosperity, how I would welcome it, how I would use it. That's what makes the prosperity increase. It's not that I have to leave everything, I have to be in isolation. I need to be like, okay. But how do I use that wealth? Makes it, look as Maya or look as an abundance. So let us have this sort of beautiful thought, this mindset, this feeling of abundance, so that we can actually bring that world of abundance, that beautiful golden age. We all want that world, right? Where there is everything, good health too. Good, beautiful relationships. That is also abundance. Right? And that is what is called a world we are celebrating through Diwali every single day, because our lights are ignited with abundance. Let there be so much of light inside. The soul is full of light. It's not that one storm came and the light got extinguished. Some little thing happened and I'm so upset about it. Some little thing happened, I'm so angry about it, that my inner light is gone. Again and again, I'm falling into that lacking. I lack. Right? And so I have to tap into this abundance. Let's actually ignite our inner lights, and that's celebrating through Diwali. When all our lights are ignited, that, beautiful world of lights, golden age, abundance, let's bring that world close now. Yes or no? Or shall we still be in this world, still sit in this world where everything is going, up and down and upheaval, and, unable to see the light in ourselves, and there is darkness, and we can't see the light in others. Right. But it's time. It's time not just celebrating Diwali, lighting physical candles and all of that, which is also very beautiful, of course. But then the inner candle, right? The inner light has to be awakened. Inner abundance have to be awakened. And that is true Diwali. And that is truly invoking the Lakshmi within. It's inner abundance. Not just inviting Lakshmi from out there, but invoking this Lakshmi who is within us, she's sitting within us, and she's waiting for our call. And she's saying, come on, you have a lot, get it out. Om Shanti. And so, yes, think about it. Think about, these thoughts every single day. And as you're preparing for Diwali, the whole festival of lights, give this abundance even to the world. World needs our good energy today. World needs our pure thoughts today. World needs our beautiful wishes today. So we all should get together, ignite that light within ourselves and ignite that light in the world. So tomorrow, every Friday until January 19th, every Friday for these 12 weeks, we will be doing World Meditation Hour on every Friday, 6:30 to 7:30. And this will be happening in all the centers. Will be hosting the Brahma Kumaris centers in the United States. Every Friday, 6:30 to 7:30, we ignite the light, the lamp of peace, the lamp of, joy, abundance in the world. So let us all do together, every Friday, and just commit to that 1 hour, to spend that time for the world, because it's not always about what do I get for me, what is there for me. Sometimes I have to just be so unlimited and just give. So the world is waiting for our light. So let us all do this together, and let your friends, your relatives, everyone, your colleagues at work, let them know about this, because when we are all together do it, as physically also, they say when there is physical unity, we can accomplish things, right, at a faster speed, and there is more success. In the same way, just think if all our thoughts are together, one thought, if we are all in one thought, creating those powerful, pure thoughts for the world. What not we can do for this world. We can transform this world with our pure energy. There's so many souls out there helplessly waiting. And if I can be that soul who can ignite that light, it's such a beautiful altruistic seva service, that I can do. It's a beautiful word called Mansa Seva, and that's what we will be doing every Friday, 6:30 to 7:30. Mansa Seva means it's that seva. You're reaching out to many, many billions through your mind, through your thought power. So ignite your life, connect, go within, ignite your light. And of course, the source of all the beautiful virtues and powers and this light is God, the source of light, the source of peace, the supreme being, the divine being. Draw that beautiful energy, that power, and let's give it to the world. This whole season of lights, let's light as many lights as we can, right? And so join us every Friday, and every center will be hosting. You can also, join. And let's create a huge wave of transformation, because we want the golden age to come soon, right? It has to come, and we are the ones who should bring it. We are the ones who are the helpers of of that divine source God, right? Like they show, like all the monkeys help God to create a path. In the same way, we are the ones, who are his true helpers. So let's do it. So tomorrow, 6:30 to 7:30, we'll once again gather on Zoom to experience this, igniting that light of peace, love, and compassion in the world. Om Shanti. Oh, anybody would like to share anything, any thoughts you have?
Om Shanti. I know when you talked about Bhutan and when I went over there, I couldn't believe people were so simple living, but everybody seemed so content, happy, and peaceful. It was very surprising to me, and I felt so good over there. That was one thing that really amazed me when I went there. It was so nice. And then I just read something. I asked an artist, "How do you make such beautiful things from stone?" He replied, "Beauty is already hidden there. I just remove the extra stone. So your happiness is hidden within you. Just remove your worries." I thought it was very beautifully on what you said. And
Pragya, yeah. Very
it's
nice.
Om Shanti. Thank you so much, Sister Voice.
Om Shanti, Om Shanti. As you share, I remember the story of, there was an image of an idol of a statue of Buddha. So years back, it's like, it was a huge one. It was a big one. And it was just sitting there and nobody could actually, place it. And one man, when he saw this, and he was just so much, in love with this image and with this idol, and he wanted to take to his country. And as they were actually transporting this idol, what happened was, like, a little, layer of that idol got chipped. And then they saw, like, a, kind of golden light, like, and they thought, oh, what is this? And then slowly they removed a little more and little more. And to their surprise, they actually saw, when they removed that whole muddy layer, it was actually a golden statue. So like that. You're right. Like, so many times there is so much of beauty. There is this golden light within. And sometimes we have covered this golden light with all kinds of things. And all we have to do is just keep cleaning and removing that. And there is golden light. And let this golden light emerge. Yeah. Anybody else would like to share anything? So it's wonderful that we all are together like this, to share these, these beautiful moments. This is also creating an energy, such a pure energy, that we are all together like this and doing something like this. It's creating such a positive energy. So we can close with a few moments of meditation. Or if anybody else, before we get into meditation, anybody wants to share, you can share. Otherwise, we can.
Om Shanti, Sister Madhuri.
Yes.
When you say think abundance, right? Think abundance. And when we think that we don't have, but it is within, within. You keep churning. Growing up, myself, even till now, I always say I was born rich. I always say that to myself or anybody will say, "Oh, Rupa, you're doing this. This is not good." I said, I was born rich. Why do I have to worry about? So I've seen it that so far so good. When you have that attitude, even how little you have or how much you have, it's already within you to say that, that I have. Since I'm born rich, so I have no problem. Rich could be in many ways,
Yes.
Rich could be in many, many ways, not necessarily monetary, So even till now, I always say to myself, I'm born rich. Richness comes in love, respect, um, and many, many things that you can give that you have within you
True.
to individuals or to family, for whoever they may be, who is a person who's in trouble, say, for example.
Right.
So when you are that way, you give out, So that's always it's been my personal experience till this moment I speak with you. So, and I'm sure it will continue that way, that my thought process, So its abundance is there always.
Beautiful. Very nice.
Mhm.
So let's do a few moments of meditation. Thank you, Rupa, for sharing. Just for a few moments. Now create this thought. I am in abundance. I am full and complete inside. Beyond this physical world, beyond the facilities of life, I tap into my inner being in the center of the forehead. And I see I'm a beautiful, sparkling light. That golden light and within this golden light, there is abundance. Abundance of peaceful light. Abundance of power. Abundance of happiness. And when I'm full, my thoughts naturally go to the one who gives, to the one who is the bestower. My thoughts go upwards to the source, the divine light. Oh, look at that beautiful divine light. He is radiating like a beautiful sun. As sun is full in abundance. The divine source bestowing the rays of ocean of peace, ocean of love. The moment I am close to the divine source, I am already full. I am already in abundance. Nothing to even ask. I have it. I am experiencing the golden light. In abundance. So full. So unlimited. That this rays of abundance is just flowing to the world, igniting many more lights. I am just overflowing, overflowing divine light into the world, overflowing divine light into the world. Om Shanti.